Welcome back to Pete's Pans. Today I'm in Gascony at the foot of the Pyrenees to cook a lovely local speciality, Magret de canard, fattened duck breast with orange sauce. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn to cook the traditional regional dishes of France, Spain and Portugal the real way, just like the locals, then do join me by hitting the subscribe button. This may all look lovely and scenic, this area of Gascony called Le Gers, but it's one hill after another, and my bike weighs a ton. Around here it's all about rich stews, duck fat, foie gras, goose, magrets and confits. You think all this will be detrimental to health, yet the Gascon people enjoy the longest life expectancy in France. So I've come to the little village of Montfort to dine on a health-promoting, extra fatty duck breast called the Magret, with an orange sauce known as sauce bigarade. For the sweet and sour orange sauce, I'm using some cut-up pieces of chicken carcass to make a flavourful stock. Pieces of duck would be ideal, though any brown stock would do fine. Carrots, onions and celery, known collectively as mirepoix, and a bouquet of thyme and bay leaf are the other ingredients for the stock. We'll also need 2 oranges, a nice magret or a regular duck breast is fine, some sugar and red wine vinegar. Brown the chopped carcass over a fairly high heat. Add the vegetables and continue to colour everything. Pour in water or stock if available and scrape the bottom of the pan to dissolve all the flavourful caramelisation. Now just cover the solids with stock or water, put in the herbs and cook for 45 minutes and then strain. Criss-cross cuts are made into the skin and the fat of the magret, care being taken not to cut into the meat. It's given a very generous seasoning of salt and pepper and placed into a cold pan with no extra oil or fat. The pan is placed over a medium-low heat to gently colour the skin whilst rendering out most of the layer of fat. When nicely golden, turn the breast to finish it off over a high heat for a couple of minutes, depending on the degree of doneness required. The sun was sinking fast, so I've transferred indoors for better light to shoot the next sequence, the sweet and sour essence of our orange sauce known as a gastrique. Sprinkle sugar evenly into a thick-bottomed pan and place the pan over high heat. At this stage, don't be tempted to stir it, just wait for the sugar to melt and turn golden. Now pour in the wine vinegar to dissolve the caramel and stop the cooking. Give it a good stir and allow it to reduce by half. To the gastrique, orange juice is added, and again this is allowed to reduce down until slightly syrupy. Now the stock is added and cooked gently until a sauce-like consistency is achieved. A few drops of brandy or orange liqueur can also be added. Check the duck with a meat thermometer, which should register about 55 degrees centigrade or 130 Fahrenheit for medium rare, or just press it with your fingers. It should be resistant but still a little bouncy. Remove it to a warm place and let it rest for at least 5 minutes. Slice thickly and serve. So there we have the classic Magret, which isn't actually very classic at all. It wasn't until 1965 that the well-known Gascon chef André Daguin decided to cook the Magret like a steak at the Hôtel de France in Auch. But today you'll find it on menus all around the world. I hope you're inspired to give it a go. It'll absolutely delight your guests or your family. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit the button, and I'll be flying up the Gascon hills to bring you many, many more authentic, traditional recipes. Bon appétit et large soif!